All right, guys, I wanted to come on here and talk about NBA 2K27 and the news cycle, what we could expect. And there's a lot of talk about GTA 6. And I think that puts 2K in a very different position than usual on their releases. Usually, they don't have no competition with 2K. So they don't have to really necessarily try. People are still going to buy their game and play it. But with GTA, that's a big, massive name. With any game, they're going to have to, step it up around the time GTA releases. So I think that being the case, a lot of people are talking about, 2K is going to be trash. I'm just going to play GTA, and I fully understand that. But also, it could mean the opposite. 2K could really step their game up and listen more to the community, make a better game, and just make an old feeling 2K that really got people into playing 2K. And I think that could really help the community out, having GTA releasing, or, it could just flop, and this could be the worst 2K of all time in terms of player base. And another thing I want to talk about is the pricing of 2K27. With the GTA 6 being $80, I'd honestly assume 2K27 would be $80 because it is Take-Two. They do have a connection in that way. I don't think every game will be $80. If you're someone that likes to play other games outside of 2K, I don't think you're going to see other games go to $80 just because, 2K is such a, like I said, sort of a monopoly. They can do it. And also they're part of Take-Two. So my guess, it will be 80. So that does suck. And, it being 80 doesn't mean we're going to get a better product. That doesn't mean they're going to step their game up. I think the only thing that's really going to push them to make a better game is that the fact that GTA 6 is coming out, and they need to really keep their player base. They need to keep them on the game, because if 2K or if GTA drops, a lot of people are going to leave. A lot of people are not going to return to that game, especially, season 4, sometimes season 3, people kind of stop playing 2K. They still get to have a big player base, but a lot of people quit. Like, I stopped playing in like season 4, season 5, I stopped playing the game. All right, so in this video, I just want to talk about some things I want to see, and I think the community would want to see in 2K27. I think they need to change the builder. I think they need to, at least, if it's going to be a free form and not a pie chart, they have to make attributes make a bigger impact on the build name you get. You see, they said there's like 4,000 build names, but I think only like 80 of them get used the most because of just how the builder is made to, I guess, activate those names. And a lot of them are two-way because it's a free form. You're going to be able to get, pretty good defense, pretty good offense. So you're always going to have a two-way builder. In my opinion, I think we should have a pie chart. I think that brings a lot more diversity, uniqueness, and team ball to the game, because a lot of these guys out here make a free form build and all-star build and think they can just do everything, so they don't really have to pass. And obviously, yes, you're still gonna have people that don't pass pie charts, but if they don't, they're gonna lose. That's just what it is. I think it'll really reflect the person's build. Also, to add on to the pie charts, why I think they should add them back is because I think they did really well with the cat breakers in 26. I think you can get up to like 26 cat breakers or something like that. Dude, if you'd get those with a pie chart build, you would really be able to make it an all-star build. And I think that's really cool because, you'd be getting rewarded for playing the game. And I think that's cool, rather than just grinding for legend. You grind for legend, get those cat breakers, then all your builds are even better than what it was before, and it would separate you a lot when it comes to games, and you would be rewarded for grinding. It would be something, because a lot of the time now with 2K, a lot of the rewards are just mascots, and mascots used to mean something, but now you just pay $5 or 10, whatever, and you get the mascot. You get whatever mascot you want, or whatever is in that season. So I think at least having that pie charts back would bring a lot more value to the cat breakers and have more of a sense of grinding the game and keeping people in the game. That's another thing I think that would help. GTA 6 is coming out. Pie charts, it gives more incentive to grind the game. All right, with that being said, that's going to end the video. All we can do is hope, like all the other past 2Ks, but I really think we might see some big changes since GTA 6 is coming out. And if you're not buying it, I completely understand. I get why people are not going to be playing it, but also I think we could have a good year on our hands.